As the sun begins to dip beneath the snow-covered peaks and a chilly breeze wisps through the trees to the sound of "Bloody hell, it's cold!" It's time for us to lift up the doormat, dust off the key and fire up the Log Cabin Podcast Studio for a brand new season of The Aprés!
Is that your boots, Ollie, or what is... It's a bit ripe in here.
Oh, what?
It's not my boots, I've got some scotch.
What is that smell? Seriously.
Hang on. Oh, I've just found some milk in the fridge.
Oh,
jeez. It went off in
Quick,
March.
open a window, light a fire. Oh, stinks in here.
Oh, I went a bit far on that one. Oh, we're back. Welcome back to the Aprés, your winter sports podcast. I'm Ollie Peart, and if this is your first time joining us in the Log Cabin Podcast Studio, then welcome. Each week we will be here bringing you the best wintry content that you've ever heard and seen, because we're on YouTube at The Aprés, yeah. Go and subscribe. And joining me to make said content every week are none other than loudmouth Brummy and all-round lovely chap Tim Warwood. Bonjour. And pint-sized shredder and mother-flipping Olympian Jenny Jones.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, that was nice. You both
What a
all right?
delight.
You good? It's nice to see you.
I will say this very quickly. I've never dusted off a key in my life. You went lift up the mat and dust off the key?
Oh, shut up. Let me just tell people why we're here right now. Go on.
Go on, then.
This is a little bonus episode to kick off the season because we wanted to let you know what we're looking forward to this season and our plans, and also how we would like you to get involved. And actually, we'll start with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the new edition will be the YouTubes, won't it? You know when someone's over 40 when they call it the YouTubes.
So old, boomer.
Ollie's mulled wine nearly went flying. No, every single week we need you to get in touch with the show with your questions. What do you want to know from us? We've actually got quite a bit of experience. We've got a bit of skin in the game, haven't we, Jonesy?
Yeah, we want your questions because we're going to be doing a regular kind of Q&A episode on top of our usual weekly show. So we want to be the place that you go for like that inside knowledge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, because you've got snow skills. I mean, you've won a bronze medal for Christ's sake. You
that
also
sounds like a scout badge. Snow skills.
You've got skills. Oh. She's got her snow skills scout badge. She's got her how to get fit on the hills. She's got badge. Badge. Yeah. She's got her how to eat cheaply on the mountain.
Oh, I bet I can do that.
That's a good badge to have. That.
Yeah.
That's a good badge to have, especially nowadays. I mean, I can tell you the latest and greatest tricks, riders and resorts, and Ollie, you're just Ollie. So
I'm here as well. I pick up the emails. I'm like the mailroom guy, you know, like just in there. I check the mail.
Sounds like
here's one for Tim. Here's one for Jenny.
Movie.
Talking of which,
Mailroom
emails, listen to this, theaprespod@gmail.com. Even if you just want to say hello or send us any pictures, do it over there.
Yeah.
Keep them clean. Keep the pictures clean.
Yeah, please keep them clean. Otherwise, they're going straight in the spam folder or my personal folder. Theaprespod@gmail.com. Get in touch. Right, now we've done that. Hello.
Hello.
Properly. How have you been, guys? How are you? It's so nice to be here. I'm actually really excited.
Oh, it's so lovely, and I'm just hooray for winter because we get to hang out.
Hooray for winter!
Hooray for winter.
Do
you know what I did on Saturday?
With an A at the end.
Do you know what I did on Saturday day?
Go on.
Waxed 4 snowboards.
You got a new job?
Oh
no!
I know why.
No, I haven't got a new job. It was the Snowdome 30th birthday.
Oh, was that mega?
It was mega fun. Yeah.
Oh wow.
What did you get up to? Were there had they built little jumps and rails and things?
Oh my God, it was such a sick setup in there. Yeah, they got all the jumps out. They got new rails. I don't know if you remember, but back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, they built a they converted a Volkswagen camper van. They kind of cut it in half and put it out on the slope, and everyone would like slide and grind the top of the camper van. Obviously, it went into disrepair and got mothballed.
They didn't get that.
Chopped in. They bought a new one and remade it. They remade the camper van.
That is mad, isn't it? 30 years, though. Like,
Yeah.
I remember going there. I think I first went there when I was like 13 or 14, something like that. It's... And it doesn't look like... I saw your video the other day. It is not changed. Like, it just really doesn't look like... From the outside, anyway, obviously. It just brought back lots and lots of memories for me when I saw that little clip that you posted.
Well, it's always got that left-hand turn. You're never going to straighten that out, no matter how much DIY you do in there. But it's been through a few changes, that's for sure. But it's just during COVID, they actually turned it all off, drained it completely, and repainted the whole of the inside. So they went to town on it. And when I say they, I mean quite literally the staff. So the staff themselves got up on the cherry pickers and sandblasted all the girders and cleaned it all out. And so it does look really nice. It's a really amazing place to just go. It looks fresh and clean and just, yeah.
Well, you remember do you remember me telling you that story about when I was sick in a pint glass and I dropped it over the edge of a balcony in some really heavy snow? And then I felt really bad for the people in the summer that would have found the pint glass for sick, right?
Yeah.
Because the snow thawed out. What do you know what kind of things they find when they thaw the snow out? Because they must find all sorts of stuff.
That's so true.
No,
Did they?
got no idea.
Oh, you don't know.
I'm going to text Mark Chester right now and ask him.
They must find money, definitely.
Do you not remember as well? Because Tim, you were telling us about how your bro went underneath.
He used to in the spring.
Yeah,
he used to go and walk up under the chairlift,
Colorado,
and
and
watches
find
and all
stuff.
kinds of things. Yeah.
It must be like just an absolute treasure trove of buttons and
Buttons,
chocolate from pockets and sweet kids. Yeah,
fingertips.
just kids, paraphernalia. How about you, Jenny? What have you been up to?
Oh, that sounds ace, doesn't it? Summer. Well, been trying to get in a few surfs here and there. Obviously, still pop into the wave as much as I can. I don't have loads to report about the summer. Oh, I went down to Cornwall though quite a few times, and it's just such a parent thing to say, but found this brilliant hotel right by the sea, right by the surf, right?
Yeah.
Had swimming pools, had a spa, but it had 24 hours, 24/7 soft play. Yeah.
Wow.
So you had a key card for the soft play. So it was just
3 a.m.
Right.
He's in there.
Straight down to soft play.
No, but you know,
You're on the pina coladas. Yeah, go on, mate. Knock yourself out. I'm all right.
no, but I just mean it. Do you know what? God, it sounds so boring, but it was so handy. It helped us so much. It was great. It was a great place, and we got to surf lots, and everyone was happy. And that was just a great holiday for the summer. We didn't go abroad.
I love that you say it sounds boring. I mean, like literally your
like
summer on
heaven.
Instagram. Yeah, your summer that I've seen on Instagram has been
Oh, and we did
surfing at the wave, going
my
surfing, going
trip.
swimming at sea, going
my
to Cornwall.
camper van trip as well. That was wicked.
Oh, yeah, okay.
On the road,
sounds boring.
on the
mate.
road surfer. Yeah, to Wales. Oh, that was wicked. No, I missed out one key photo though in Wales, and that was when it absolutely pissed it down. It's absolutely.
Yeah, but it's Wales, isn't it? That's what happens.
It does. It
Like,
does.
you-
It does.
you can't go
But
to
that's why
Wales
I think I
without
should have
rain.
included that photo in the selection of all these mega sunsets and lovely swims. Yeah.
What was I'm a bit of a nerd with camper vans. What was the van?
Oh,
remember
don't
what it
do
was?
that to me. I just know it was a road surfer van that I got to try out for a week. I know.
What did it have? What are the facilities? What you got
It was the
sink,
really
toilet?
comfy bed. Really comfy bed. Yep, sink, toilet, shower. We even created. Sorry.
No,
Just talk about the van.
Yeah, are we getting paid for this? Because I mean, you're like pretty much selling a perfect holiday. You've already given your Hotel Hilton a shout out down at Camber Sands or wherever you were. Now you're shouting out road surfer camper vans.
No, but what, Tim, you have given me the perfect opportunity, and Jenny, to say, if anybody is interested in sponsoring the podcast
Get in touch.
this winter, you own a brand, perhaps you want one of us to read a sponsored message, then please get in touch, theaprespod@gmail.com, and we can service your every need.
No, go on, continue about the van. I'm very intrigued.
No,
go
that
on,
was
the
all
best
a bit-
thing.
What was I saying? Don't do. I'm going to lose my.
No, I for anyone interested, I had a T25 1991 air-cooled VW camper van, so that's what I had. I had to sell it, didn't I? Just get rid of it.
Oh,
Gutted.
why? Why did you?
Gutted. Because I couldn't afford it anymore. And also, I went off to go and do a season. So I was like, bye,
okay.
sell the van, gone.
That van paid for your sicking in a pint glass, dropping it over the balcony. Didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it paid for many pints because I'm such a lad.
But no, Jenny, surfing.
We could go on a little trip on those. Oh yeah, go on. Did you try it? Did you go?
No, I was going to say, tell us about your
No,
surfing.
it was wicked. No, the Wales was less surfing and more.
No, Tim, I'm not going to tell you about my surfing.
It's not that. It wasn't. That wasn't a massive surf trip. The camper van adventure.
Do you know? Can you tell me something about the wave? Because I've been to one. Tim will know this. I've been to a wave, but when we were there, it was broken down. It was the one in Wales. Do you remember that, Tim? Yeah. I'm always scared that you'd get chewed up by a big thing under the water.
You do. It's a big thing. Remember, did you ever go to a wave machine when you were a kid? And obviously, you swim to the deep end. You're talking council estate swimming pools, wave machines, and you'd swim up near the grill and go down. And it was like being in a swimming pool with the shark from Jaws. It was absolutely terrifying that you were going to get sucked into the wave machine and crushed to death.
Yeah.
It's like
it's the same as
like. But there is a bit of like.
Fancy, meshy
stuff. So you want to keep your toes out of that, away from that.
Oh, yeah, that's where
because when the set starts surging, if you get sort of pulled towards it and then pull away, that's not. Yeah. But you should go try it, Ollie. Do you want to come try it?
I do. I want to try. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll try and sort that out because I do definitely want to try that. And
can I just say, for the avoidance of doubt, and on the advice of our lawyers that are sitting here, there is no danger of getting injured at the wave by the wave machine.
No. I'm sure there's.
We are friends of the wave, and it is totally safe. You are not going to get sucked in and murdered to death.
It was an irrational fear. Machine. It was an irrational fear. Well, it's nice to hear what you've both been up to.
Well, come on. What about you?
Me this summer?
He's been working, hasn't he? Working hard. Someone has to keep the economy going, Jonesy. Well,
yeah, man.
Freeloaders are off doing nothing.
Just paying my taxes, Jenny. Just paying my taxes, making sure I'm on the right side of the law. Just keeping the ship steady. No, I've not been doing much really. I did go to Italy on holiday, but that was it. That was the only holiday I've had. I have literally been working the whole time, and I wish I had something to report. I live vicariously through you two. That is kind of my existence at the moment. But I'm hoping to change that this season, like I did last season and the season before that and the one before that. Do you remember, Tim? I've been trying for many years to.
We're going to get you away to the mountains.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We will get you away. Absolutely.
I think this year could be the year.
Yeah. It's got to be. Just do it. Just sell a kidney or something.
I don't know. I was about to descend into a pit of despair.
We need to gather some kit for you
cost
as well.
Of living.
Because you'll probably pull out some sort of, I don't know, airwalks or...
No, don't. Well, I've got... Because, I moved house last year. Right, so in the last podcast I was dead, right? So I died.
Yeah.
I was almost dead. It was horrible. It was. And I got really ill, and it was because I'd just moved house. My dog had died. It was awful. And we were like... Oh, it was in a state of despair. But anyway, what it meant was I just hit pause on everything with the house because we just moved house. But everything's still in the garage. Everything.
Oh, really?
And I went through a sift through it the other day, and I found my old snowboard boots. And my God, mice have got in there. They are just disgusting. Honestly, they look horrible. And I found some old bindings, and one of the screws is missing.
Memories, though, aren't they? Memories.
It was memories, because they're they're probably like 15 years old.
Yeah, I'm so gutted that I didn't keep my first snowboard. I haven't got my first snowboard. I've only got my second one, and my second snowboard, on the base, I'm sure, have I told you this before? I'm sure I have. On the base of it, the brand, model, is Smelly Tuna.
Oh, wow.
I think you might have
still got your Smelly Tuna board.
Yeah.
That's
but
amazing.
Not my rad Santa Cruz board.
Oh.
I know.
Good.
Wouldn't it be good if, there was a way, like a car reg, where you could just type it into a database and find out where it is?
Yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? You'll find it.
I found my first ever snowboard was an Evol Brad Gross, and I found it in Canada on a used website. It wasn't eBay. That's why I said that. 500 Canadian dollars.
Is that
for
what's
a used
that?
vintage
250
snowboard.
back then, would it have been?
What's that in British pounds?
No idea.
Oh, right. But you just didn't want to even buy it for the memories.
I can't afford to spend 500 Canadian dollars on a snowboard from 1995 that will ride like an an absolute bundle. And in fact, the Snowdome 30th birthday on Saturday, we all rode vintage boards, and I rode this one.
What is it? Go on.
Oh, is that what was that?
For those of you watching on YouTube, you will actually get to see
That's
this.
a great idea. So everyone was on.
That is an A-board method from 1998, I believe.
Sick.
Oh, what's the graphic on that? No, turn it around.
The
Was
graphic
it,
it's got the snowman in a kind of mine cart.
Sick.
Oh, right.
And it's an A-board method, and I was sponsored by A-boards. They're my first sponsor.
Oh,
See
what year is that?
1998.
It's about 98, 97, something like that.
Wow.
My first ever backside rodeo on one of those snowboards, I'll have you know. Couldn't do one now.
Creaking under the weight.
I'll tell you what, the thing rode awfully around the
did it?
Snowdome. It was an
I bet.
awful snowboard. Yeah. Good fun. Everyone on their old boards. It was really cool to see.
Well, from the old to the new, what about this season? What are you both looking forward to? Jenny, what's on your list? It's getting you excited?
She'll have her workshops going on. She's already got the powder heavens are opening, ready for her.
Yeah. Got an early season workshop, so I will be on the snow pretty much the beginning of December. So I'll get my shred legs ready.
That is early.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get my quads and my glutes back firing. Yes.
Have you got a little workout you're doing?
Yeah, well, I put some tips up the other week actually to help folk, because I genuinely think it helps people to drop those into whatever their normal. It's not like a whole workout program, but just drop it in for people to incorporate, because then you just don't go out on the mountain and end up. Majority of people that
aching on day two.
Yeah, where you're just
because they're so expensive,
achy and tired, and all these things.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm talking about 28 plus people, like 28 years old up. I'm talking about.
Is that old now?
That's a big group, Jen.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't think anyone under 30 would be sore and achy yet. Do you not think? What do you think? Is that just me?
No,
I don't know.
not.
I remember not riding for a while, and then I went. Where was I? I was in Austria. I was actually doing I was on a photo shoot, and I had a massive camera bag on my back. And I hadn't ridden in ages, and I was riding down on a snowboard, and it was shin pain. Really bad shin pain.
Bad boots. Was
What's
that?
that?
The airwalks you had on? No, sorry.
Was
it trainers? Were you wearing
Airwalks
Sorels?
don't exist anymore, so you can slag them off.
Don't they? Do you know what? I did see a guy wearing some Airwalks the other day, and I did think, come on, where do you even get them? He must have just been sitting under his stairs for the last 20 years. Well, no, honestly, my shins and I just had to sit down for ages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my shins. Anyway, but I should be following your tips, basically, now. I'm 38. I'm 39 in a few months. I need to...
I'm also... I am really looking forward to... Because this year is obviously a qualifying year for the Olympics. Yeah.
You're going in, are you?
I'm looking forward.
Rolling back the years.
Yeah. Jenny, do it. It'll be they could do like a Cool Running style movie about it.
You have to stop.
You could have
You'll
an
find
Eddie
out
the
that you're
Eagle
like
movie
1/8
about you.
Let's see if you're like 1/8 Moldovan and you can enter on a different ticket.
I'd have one of those
It'll be
mics on when they were recording me, and everything would just be.
It'd be great. It'd be so good.
Oh my God. Could you imagine learning frontside 270 450s off on a really high bar?
Well, I don't know what would be worse, that or trying to do a double. What, like?
Yeah, double corks, triple corks.
Someone said you got to do one or the other, Tim. What are you going to do? Life or death, right now. They're like, right, you have to attempt this or this.
Is it onto an airbag?
No.
Well, you're going to die either way.
Actually,
so
yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe that you should be able to do it onto an airbag.
I'm going to say something. You two on. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I can see you both laughing.
I know what you're about to say.
I think I could do it on an airbag.
Oh my
we are
God.
so going to film this.
Have you not? Do you not see the airbag
what?
footage? Though? Look at the airbag footage and you go, oh, I'd love to give that a go, actually.
You would land so awkwardly on your neck that your spine would disintegrate under the weight.
And you have to wear a mic.
I'd turn to
if
dust.
You do it.
I'd turn to dust. Have I ever told you the time when I was emceeing? I was emceeing a summer festival, pretty much. It was the NAS, the National Adventure Sports Show.
Does that still happen?
Yeah, but it's just drugs and raving now. I don't think there's any kind of action sports there.
Okay.
But they used to have a Dendex quarter pipe, and they used to build a wooden big downslope into this kind of shonky quarter pipe that pretty much went to vert, and they would just cover it in the carpet that you got, a bit of Snowflex and then carpet that you got from
DFS.
a greengrocer's, and they would spray loads of fairy liquid on it and water, and we'd ride this terrifying jump. And because I was the event MC, I had a Britney Spears mic on, so I would ride and commentate. You know what's coming here, don't you? So I drop in first run because everybody made me go first, and I'm like, welcome everybody, it's the National Adventure Sports Show, and I kind of jumped on it down the run and we are so pleased, and I went off the ramp, like lost control of my legs, went into like an involuntary half backflip and landed primo on my ribs on the coping, and I went, and I just projected my voice of being winded to 50,000 people across the Bath and Western Showgrounds in Somerset. Winded, just winded, just winded. And that was it. And I never rode again for the remaining 3 days.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is so good.
That's the last time I was mic'd up on a snowboard.
Oh my God, I wish I was there.
Oh my God, my face.
Oh, that would have been so...
Gendel. I don't know how he's not brought that up more often. Do you know what? I think it actually must have looked quite gnarly to a lot of people. I remember Laura Berry was there. This was before Laura Berry was really good. And her mom was standing there. And I remember kind of getting up and looking at her mom. And her mom looked like she'd seen a car crash. And she kind of like put one arm around her daughter as if to go, she's going nowhere near that ramp.
I say, I can't have been this.
Oh, she's gone. I can imagine it just echoing around the arena.
It kind of...
You think, and at that moment when you're winning, you think you're never going to breathe again. You think, I'm never going to get air in my lungs
Tim,
again.
it can't have been the same year as you, but I know the exact ramp because I went off it.
Did you? Did you do the same as me?
And I went up, and as I came back down, I missed the whole landing and went down the gap between the wall and effectively nothing. I just
God. Where's she gone?
It was awful. And then I was injured and I couldn't do the rest of it. And it was the first time I hit it.
So to be clear, You're not entering. You're not qualifying this year. You're not
Sorry,
entering.
I am
No, we're both in.
Yeah,
Both in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just would love. I'd just love if we could somehow make that happen.
No, I don't.
I don't.
Anyway,
want to
if
see
you look at Banger Park, if you look at their Instagram, Banger Park, they've built two new side hits. So they've even got Dendex side hits now.
Oh,
you know, like the
wow.
shape.
Explain Banger
kind of
Park, because some
transition
people might
takeoffs.
not know, Tim.
Banger Park it's what it's called. It's basically an artificial jump centre for snowboarding in the summers.
Yeah.
In Germany.
But that's what I'm looking forward to, is watching and seeing how everyone does in the qualification for slopestyle and big air, really. Especially from Team GB, you know, but I do like watching, you know, seeing how all the other athletes all do from different nations and stuff. But I think the first one is in October, the qualification. So we'll look out for that. Do I know the date? Do I know the date? 19th.
Yes, you do.
It's the 19th. So, yeah.
When we'll be at the ski show.
I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yes. Yes.
We're at the ski show. Gonna say hello, record a podcast, aren't we? That'd be nice.
There we go.
Come find us. Come say hello.
Do you know what I'm doing? I'm going to treat you both to a coffee. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, guys, do you want a cup of coffee? Are you drinking coffee? Do you drink coffee?
I'll have a decaf, yeah. Otherwise,
Jenny,
I'm too
don't
hyped.
do that
I need to
rubbish.
get too hyped.
She's too hyper as it is.
How about you, Timo? What's your season?
What are you looking forward to, Tim?
Well, there's... Yeah, getting winded. I'm actually doing a summer holiday at Christmas.
Oh, that.
I've done this before.
Yeah,
I've done this before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it not very good? I've
No, it's
never
brilliant.
done
No,
it.
it's amazing.
That was brilliant.
It's amazing.
I've never had winter sun. Since,
When you going?
I was 16. I went off in 1995. I went off to Colorado, and I've done winter seasons or winter trips every year since then. Right, so 30 years I've been doing it. Wow, flipping heck, that's crazy.
You're so old.
So yeah, I'm off to Costa Rica with the family. Believe it or not.
You've been before?
I have been to Costa Rica before, but for filming purposes.
Yeah.
But
I've never been.
Brilliant family
but I've heard
holiday
good
that
things.
is going to be.
Can't
Yeah, that's
wait.
amazing. So
My brother digs holes for a living in the ground. He's got one of these tunnelling machines that tunnels and lays fibre optic cable. But he works like a dog. So he works every single day, every single hour. He's nearly dead, but he's really rich now because of it. And he's very kindly said he'd pay for the accommodation.
no.
Yeah. Well, I'd never be able to afford to go to Costa Rica any other way, so...
Wish my brother done.
Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
The whole family are going.
Oh,
It's gonna be wicked.
I wonder if you'll do the high ropes in the rainforest. I've never done that. It looks wicked.
He's only paying for the accommodation. They're not going to do
Yeah,
anything
but I
when
mean,
they're there.
I know. Once you will, if you're around it.
You will, of course you will.
It's
Just slap it on a credit
fun.
card, you'll be
yeah,
fine.
you go on the highways. You zip line through the rainforest.
It's got so much biodiversity there. It's insane.
Sloths.
Yeah.
So that's Costa Rica at Christmas, and then I get back for 2 days, and then I'm straight off to the Lax Open.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm doing the commentary with Ed Lee for that, friend of the podcast. It's their 10th year as well. It's their 10th year birthday
Oh, wicked.
as the Lax Open.
You
So
know,
I'll be out there doing that. And then as for the rest of the season,
We've got
and other
loads
events,
coming up, isn't there?
Yeah, not too sure.
you're gonna have that like real temperature shock, aren't you?
Probably.
Like, yeah. I went to Thailand once, and weirdly, for just reasons that are unbeknown to me, I went via Japan, and Japan was in the winter.
in the middle of the winter.
Japan was in the winter, and I got out, and it was winter at home, obviously, so it was really, really cold. But then you get to Thailand, and obviously it's lovely, really hot. But when you come back, it's like, my God, how do we survive in this temperature? What is going on? Like, you just, because we're gradually introduced to it. I don't even know. You sort of, oh God, I'm literally talking about the weather. I am an old man, but. We've gradually introduced the winter. It's starting to get a bit chillier now. So when we go, we don't mind the cold. You are going to get a smack of heat. You're going to love it. You're going to feel great. Vitamin D. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm drinking orange juice. Oh, I love that. And you're going to come home and you are going to go straight off to lax and freeze your absolute
and
jumblies off, mate.
And get a cold.
Yeah, and you'll get a cold.
Yeah, imagine. Thanks, guys.
Flu and COVID simultaneously.
We've got the lax open, and the next to drop in will be the...
It's a bit like me right now, sorry.
It's a bit like you now, Jonesy.
Hello, can you hear my sniffles?
She's gone, isn't she? She's gone. You got the sniffles on the turn. The weather's turned.
Yeah.
Well,
Weather's turned.
'tis the season.
Well, I think it's just having little children, isn't it? Little baby.
Oh, there is that, yeah. My daughter brings something back.
Yeah, here, Mum, have this and this and this.
Before we wrap up,
What,
one
your
thing I did
kids
want to
steal?
just... Oh, go on. Go on.
Dad joke.
Dad joke.
You both said that at the same time. You're awful. Before we wrap up, though, I wanted to just check in with you for things that we need to look out for this year as well. So you mentioned what you were looking forward to, but are there things that we need on our radar, our lovely listeners and me as well, to just keep abreast of? What should we be paying attention to?
I think that if you love your skiing and your snowboarding, which all of us lot do, you can actually watch quite a lot of it now. There's quite a lot of it broadcasting. We've got a lot of the freestyle contests you'll be able to get on Eurosport. Boo! No, we don't mind Eurosport, actually. Then you've got the Lax Open, me and Big Eddie. Ski Sunday's going to be back. Me and Jenny will be doing a few features and a few bits for Ski Sunday throughout the season. We've got the Freeride World Tour, which you can watch. You've got X Games coming up, so there's loads to see, loads to do.
Natural selection.
Natural selection,
of course, yeah.
Loads of stuff to watch and geek out about and really tickle your fancies. It is still a little bit early for all the movies and all the releases online, but what we're going to do is, and what I would really like to do, is try and collate the best ones of those for you, and I'll be drip feeding those in throughout the year, helping you with your water cooler chat while you're at work, and you can say, oh, have you seen that guy do the triple misty, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We'll be across that. We'll be helping you with all that. So, yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the podcast. That's all you need. Do you know, actually, I was thinking the other day, since we last recorded a podcast, me and Jenny went snowboarding together. Didn't we, Jonesy?
Did you
at the Three Valley Rally, the Snow Camp Three Valley Rally.
Yes!
Oh, how good was that? We went to Val Thorens in the Three Valleys.
Oh my gosh. And who was the lovely man that told us to go off up to the top so that we could go into a hidden...
skied into a
glacier cave, natural glacier cave that will no longer be there because they had to bomb it, which was sad.
They had to blow it up because it was going to collapse and it was too dangerous.
It was because of danger.
It
was because of danger. But that was beautiful. It was so beautiful inside there as well. But yeah, we had such a fun shred, Tim. I loved that.
It was really good. It was actually a really fantastic couple of days in Val Thorens. And I will just say, if anybody wants to support a fantastic charity and has some spare cash and they want to put a team together to come on the Three Valley Rally, then do get in touch with us, the apraipod@gmail.com, because me and Jenny host this incredible thing. It's for Snow Camp. All the proceeds go to basically giving disadvantaged youth a better outlook and a better prospect on life. And so get in touch and we will tell you all about it and how you can be there for 4 days of incredible shredding.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah. But for now, Ollie,
we're going to be back next week. Very, very exciting. We're going to be at the ski show. Very much looking forward to that. Remember, you can get in touch with us, theapraipod@gmail.com, for your questions. You can get us on Instagram, theapraipod. Do we want to do TikTok? Do you think we should do... Are we too old for TikTok? Tim's shaking his head. We're too old for TikTok. We're not.
It's not that we're too old. It's just we can barely record the podcast. You want to add another social channel that we've got to update?
No, I know. But if I do the Instagram, I'll just put it on the TikTok. No, we might do TikTok.
Well done, Grandad.
on that TikToker.
The TikToks.
Let's get on the TikToker.
Ollie, you can't even light the log cabin fire, let alone update a TikTok.
Yeah, it still smells of off milk in here. Anyway, it's been really lovely having you along. We will be back next week. And
it's actually my breast milk. What was that? Sorry.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
I know we're only joking, but that actually made me feel a bit sick.
Have we also said though that we're going to get some awesome guests on as well, and all the chit chat?
No, I was going to say that, but I was going to say that, but then you decided to bring that up.
Sorry, backtrack that.
Yeah. We're planning on getting some really lovely guests on as well, and we won't talk about breast milk in the fridge that's gone off. We have lots of amazing people on the list that we're planning to get on this season. Have we got anyone confirmed yet?
Yes.
We do.
An
we have people
international photographer to the stars. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, great. Very much looking forward to that. So make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends you make this podcast and we need more of you. So
we do.
Tell your friends and subscribe. And until next week, have a lovely, lovely time.
See you at the ski show. Bye.